Are y'all ready for this?
Guys, welcome back to Annette's Adventure. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Annette. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, let's take a moment to like, share, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time we post a banger. Otherwise, welcome back, fam bam. Welcome back to the family. You already know what to do, what to do, what to get, a, what to do, what to get, a, what to do, what we're gonna do. Anyway, today I have a story for you. I feel like my fam might enjoy it, so I'm gonna tell you the day we discovered bombs in our school garden. So it was a long, very long time ago, right? I'm gonna tune my edges nice. It doesn't matter. So it was a long time ago when I was high school. I think I was in grade 10 or something, at a school in a rural area. You know, I schooled in a rural area, guys. Like deep in the rural area. So I was in a school, I think I was in grade 10, and we had once this practicals for agriculture lesson, right? So we went to the school garden, and then we did the practicals, and later on I think it was breakdown, so we spent like some time there. You know, agriculture, when you're out there, and it's great, enjoyable, you have a good time, you don't want to go back. Anyways, we stayed there for a while, and then there was this pits. You know, when they cut down a tree and then they dig out the roots, so then that hole right there. So I don't know who or how we got to see it, but then we just saw like a little inch of a corner of something. It's like a cloth or something. So we were like, what is that sticking out of the sides of the hole? Let's check it out. So we went, and then we check it out, right? We were very nosy and very curious. We were kids, and then we went in there, and then we saw it, and it was brown. It was a brown piece of kind of like a sack part, like a corner, right? So then we're like, we wonder what that is, and it looks so familiar because, like, not familiar that we've seen it before, but then in history class, like when they were explaining about explosives and bombs and whatnot, we remember they said something about you know, they keep them in like brown sacks or whatever, like that, something like that. I don't really remember, like it was a long time ago, but I pay attention to details. So like the first thing that came to me was like, oh, what if it's a bag of bombs? What if it's a bag of bombs? Like, and the thing is, our school was in an area where it was like a camp. It was like a base when our country was colonized. So it was like a base for soldiers. So there's even like a hospital where they used to treat the patients, or one of them, and there's also a dam that was a result of a bomb explosion, right? So us knowing all that, like the first thing that came to our mind was like, oh, what if it's a bomb? But we didn't mean it like, you know, literally. We meant it like just playful, or, you know, kid stuff like that. Anyways, fast forward, we checked it out, and then we tried to, like, you know, you're scared because you already have this thing like, what if it's a bomb, right? And then but then you also have this curiosity, like, what if, like, what is it then? What if whatever it is, whether it's a bomb, I just want to know for sure, right? So we started like digging around it a little bit, and it was actually deeper. I don't know how that corner came out, but it did. But then it was the rest of the stuff, whatever it was like deep inside, right? So we tried to like pull it, right? And every time we pulled it, like we ran because I was just like, what if it's a bomb, really? So then we'll run and then we'll come back again, and then like we pull again and then we'll run. So then we kept doing that maybe a couple of times a day during breaks, and then after school, and then before studies and stuff like that. And then eventually we had a wider part of it, or a larger part of it out. So then sorry, I'm having some batter. Am I always eating? I don't think I'm always eating. What's supposed to eat? Girl, yeah. Oh, this is so good. I love these cheese Doritos because they're so good. The cheese Doritos, I already told you I love cheese, right? But the Doritos, or whatever that has cheese in it, is like my weakness. Oh, so where was that? So then, eventually, we had a whole like piece. We could see that it's a sack. We could see it because like when you're pulling it, like you can see there's something in it because it's not coming out smoothly. And as we pulled, it's like you can see it widening up a little bit. Like you can see like one layer is like this and then another layer is like this, not like flat or something. So you know there is something in there. But what it is, what is it? What is in there? We want to know. It could be bombs, like, but I mean, we want to know what's in there. So we got pulling and like running away. And then after a few days, we had a whole opening. It wasn't open because like you can see, like, you know, it's, you could do this, but the rest of the thing is still stuck inside, maybe right inside the soil. So then we peeped in and we saw a part of a metal. It was a metal and it had like this kind of like pattern, and it's like circular, but then it goes like this. And mind you, I remember that from the history book that is part of a bomb. That was part of a bomb. So we ran away, and I'm telling, it was always me and the other two guys. I will call one Butter, because that's what we used to call him, me and my best friends. One was Butter and one was Puppy. Puppy, okay, that is what we used to call him as well. It was his nickname actually. And so Butter and Puppy and me. My best friend, I'll call her just best friend. My best friend decided that no, I'm not gonna be part of it. I'm not gonna be part of an explosion that's gonna like explode all my bones. I'm too pretty for this, and I'm not the trouble kind. I was not the trouble kind, but this is interesting, and this is pretty much, I'm very curious, and this looks like it's really interesting, and this looks like something I would definitely be excited to discover, right? I just want to know what's in there. It could be millions of dollars, like, you don't know, and I'm not gonna like let that chance slip away just because it might be bombs. Like, even if it's bombs, like, God is there. If it's my time to die, it's my time to die. It's not my time to die. Like, we're not gonna die. Like, God loves us, and like, no, like the future is bright, and like, we're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. I'm gonna pray that we don't die, but at the same time, we have to discover what's in there. So yeah, we knew it was a piece of a bomb. Now we wanted to know if it has already exploded or it did not explode. We were so stupid that we didn't even think of like, what if it had not? We're like, okay, they've been there for years, so they're probably just pieces of the exploded like bombs. Like, why should it be in the sack, you know? But we didn't think like, what if it did not explode? Like, it's a whole bomb. We were so, oh my God, we were so stupid. Mind you, we were so excited. We called ourselves scientists. Scientist Annette, Dr. Macaulay, Dr. Butter, and Dr. Puppy. So we were the scientists, and this is our job. We have to do what we have to do. It's our job to discover things in school. Anyways, we found it as a bomb, and we started to like, you know, pull that piece out little bit. And I'm not lying, we used to do this every day. Like, we'll go there, pull it out a little bit, and run. We were so stupid, we didn't even think like if it's exploded out, we would be dead. Like, it doesn't matter how far we've ran, because the bomb explosion, I'm sure it's not a joke. Anyways, so we'll do that, and then like we got at some point, it started to, when you're pulling it, you can feel that there are more pieces inside. So that's when we decided, like, my friend set me out and he's like, Annette, I understand you think this is funny, but it could be dangerous. And we already know this. We are educated people. Like, they say don't touch it, report it. So stop touching it and report it. I'm like, fine. You're gonna ruin my discovery, but maybe it's for our own safety and the safety of everyone in school. We're going to report it. So me and my buddy Papi decided to approach the principal about it. No. Before we went to the principal, we told our history teacher. Yes, we told our history teacher. So we told our history teacher, and then we were like, no, we found this, we discovered this, and like we kind of like described how it looked like. And he knew when we said it was a brown sack, he said, yeah, those are like what the kind of sack that they usually, back in the days, they usually kept explosives and stuff like that. So he was like, don't go there, we'll handle it, I will talk to the principal. And we were like, no, we can tell the principal the next day, like tomorrow we can tell the principal. We were like, yeah, you please talk to the principal, and do not, and I repeat, do not go back there. Okay, sir, we won't go back there, but we're still curious. Anyway, the next day we dressed up, ironed our clothes, polished our shoes. We gotta look presentable as scientists in case, you never know, they might have to take pictures of us or whatever. Anyway, we went to the principal's office and we told him. And he said, we're gonna let the police know, so just stay out of this place and don't go near the garden at all. We're like, okay. 2 days passed, 3 days passed, I think a couple of days passed, we didn't go there, and nobody came to our school, like no police, nothing. So we decided, this is getting overdue, let's continue. Let's finish what it started. Maybe it's up to us to make the discovery. Anyway, we went back and we started pulling that piece out. So eventually it came out, all of it, and it was a bottom of a bomb. Honestly, I had this, I actually kept it, but then I lost it. Anyway, it was a piece of a bomb, but it was a bottom part of a bomb. It had already exploded. That one had already exploded. So then the next day after we got that, we went to the principal's office and we said, it was actually nothing. It was just this piece that was there. And he said, what were you doing in there? We told you not to go back there. What if it was something serious? Do not go back there. I'll still call the people, but do not go back there. Okay, do not go back there. So he gave us that warning, and we were like, we backed off. A few days passed and nobody came. So we were like, but the whole sack was not out. What if there's more? I really don't know whose idea that was. It was probably mine, it was probably Papi's, or it was Butters, but we agreed we're going back to finish our mission. So we went back, and then we started pulling the sack out again, and then we realized there were more of them, and it was like we couldn't, because now they were kind of further away, like, and it was really like tight in the ground, but it was so difficult to remove them. So we decided, you know what, guys, maybe we should really just wait, because it was getting really difficult to just pull the sack out. And after the warning, we kind of like just had this thing like, okay, maybe the principal was right, we'll get in trouble, let's just wait. I'm sure they will do what they have to do. We said that, but we were still going there just to try to pull the sack from the ground. And then a week later or so, we were in class, and there was an announcement that everyone should stay in their classes. So we didn't know what was going on. They were like, yeah, no, everyone should stay in their classes. Nobody should move until they're told so. It was like everyone's panicking, like, what's going on and stuff like that. And then some of our friends found out why it was like that. So then they came to me and then told me that there are police like officers outside, and they were asking to no, actually, in the midst of the whole chaos, Bata went out. Like, he was like, okay, you know what, guys, I know this was fun, but I don't want to be part of it. I don't think I want. So it was just me and Papi. So we were like the committed ones. So we're like, we're not giving up. This is our mission. We have to find out what is in there. And at that point, it was just me and Papi. So they were like, they came to me and they were like, no, the police are outside and they're questioning Papi in the principal's office and it doesn't look good. I think he's going to jail for it because you guys almost like, no, that's not what happened. Wait, let me rewind a little bit. So before that happened, they said we should stay in our classes, right? I'm getting this confused. Okay, they said we should wait in the classes, right? And then when we waited, it was like quite some minutes or something, like a long time, a little bit, maybe 30 minutes or so, and we heard an explosion. The earth shook. I'm not gonna lie, in that moment, I was shook. I was scared, y'all. It's not even a joke. I was scared. And then, like, after a minute or two, another one. And then another one. The earth shook. It was like, it was so scary. And I'm not gonna lie, it was so scary. And that's when we realized what the police was here for. They were here to explode the bombs, like to this, I don't know what they did, and to actually just explode the bombs, the explosives. Is that what they say? Anyway, they did that, I think 5 or 6 times, and wow, I was trembling, I was shaking, I almost pissed my pants. And then our teacher was like looking at us, because they knew. And then it's like, imagine that is now when it has been like, handled. If it exploded without having been handled first, it would have been bad, like really bad, worse than that. And I'm just like, oh my god, we were so dumb and stupid, but at the same time we were so damn lucky. It's not even a joke. And after that, these other friends of mine like came to me, and then they were like, I think it was later on in the afternoon, they came to me and they're like, bro, like the police is in the principal's office with Papi, and like they're questioning him, and like it doesn't look good. I think it's going to jail because you guys like put the life of the students, of the learners at risk. You could have killed people, and in school you could have killed everybody. Like you could have caused a really bad accident by playing with bombs, even though you were told not to play with them. Now they're questioning him and everything, and they're saying you are next. Oh my god, no, I'm not. What? I was so scared. Like, I was shaking, and they were like, they're just waiting for to question him, and then they'll call me in, and then I should get ready and stuff like that. I was so scared, guys. Like, I prayed. I've never prayed so hard. Like, I prayed in that moment, like, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was just being stupid, and I was being a kid, and I thought like it was gonna be for a good cause of discovery and stuff. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Let me not get in trouble. I can't get in trouble. My dad is gonna kill me. Like, I'm gonna disappoint my mom and stuff like that. So I was so scared. Then later on, it turned out that they told Papi the same story, saying that the police are investigating and questioning me, and they were gonna turn to him. So he was also scared. So then they didn't call me, and then the next day Papi came to me and he's like, how did it go in the principal's office? Like, what did they say? I was waiting for them to call me, but they didn't. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What, they were questioning you, and they're supposed to call me after, but they didn't. He's like, no, they said they were questioning you. I'm like, what the heck? No, they were not. They just literally said that to scare us, and they did. Like, they scared the whole crap out of us. So I was so scared. We went to the garden, and it was like a hole, like the hole has expanded because of when they exploded the bombs, and it was really bad, and I vowed never to like touch it again. So guys, if you're kids or you're an adult and you're in school or wherever, and you see something suspicious, bombs or whatever, explosives, don't touch it. report it. Okay, just report it. Don't even touch it. Don't even think about touching it. Okay, curiosity will get you killed. Curiosity will get you in trouble, so don't do it. Just call an elder or call the police or anybody, and just don't touch it. Just report it to anyone. Just don't touch it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching till this far. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a long time ago, but that is the best I could remember. Let me know if you're enjoying the stories, and thank you for watching until this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, share with your friends, do all that craziness. Go crazy in my comments. I really love to read your comments, guys. And yeah, until the next time, that is how it went. It was crazy, but it was good memory, right? Okay, guys, thank you, fam. Bam 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 bam. Till the next time, adios. I love you, and